Hello and welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. Today I'm going to be reviewing Haunting of Emily. So this film, the original title was Delirium, which after watching the film I have to admit, Delirium probably would have gone with the film better, but the new title kind of distracts you, so you'll have to watch it to get it. Anyway, so this film is due out this year. Unfortunately, I found conflicting release dates. So some say March, others say May for this year, 2016. So, how would I describe this? This is about just over an hour and 20 minutes long. The director, Jared Black, and he also co-wrote it with Thor Wixom. So I've seen a few other of his movies and I thought they were quite good, so I was quite looking forward to watching this, I must admit. So this film, basically I found it a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. A good weird, but a little weird. It's the first scene, I thought, what is going on? This is, you know, I didn't get it, I didn't understand it, because after that, the next half an hour, it didn't make sense. It made no sense whatsoever. Basically, it started to go off like it was your average haunting horror film. I was like, oh God. Any other different poltergeists or possessing demon film or anything like that? And I just thought, oh, it's going to be one of those, isn't it? So I was kind of plodding along with it, and I was like, okay, you know. Don't get me wrong, it did give me a few jumps, so there were some bits that I wasn't expecting to be in there, so good on you, Jared Black. But as I kept watching it, it suddenly out of nowhere, it changed from haunting horror to mind manipulation horror. So it goes from, you know, you think they're going to come in, they're going to be possessed and all that stuff, and then suddenly out of nowhere, it's different. It's still the same, but it's different. It comes it's like everything is in this person's head, but the whole demon thing is real. It's very strange. I thought the actor who played this main guy, Timothy, the Nathan Polzin, I thought he was really good. I thought he did the character really well and he did it justice. All the film is mostly based around him and this little girl, Emily, who's played by Taylor Pigeon. So she was quite good, but to be fair, she didn't really do any talking at all throughout the whole movie. So, you know, but obviously I understand the relevance. And Jolene Key, she plays the mother, Rachel. So I thought they were all quite good. They really worked off each other well. What else can I really say about this film? I wouldn't go, no offense, I wouldn't go out of my way to go and buy it on DVD. But if it's on, if someone goes and puts it on, you know, it's one of those films that you can quite pleasantly, I say pleasantly, you can sit through and you can watch it all the way. Like any film, obviously I would suggest tweaking on some parts and everything. Obviously, as you watch the film, the first scene will suddenly make sense closer to the end, but I found it tiny. I don't know, I found it kind of pointless at one point, and then I was like, okay, no, now that makes sense, but you know, you confused me for pretty much half the film until the last half an hour. So, but yeah, so I thought the film was pretty good though. At the end of the day, I thought it was traditional haunting horror meets mind-altering horror. I thought that was really, really well done. I thought the script was pretty good for what it was. You know, I thought that the effects were done really, really well. They didn't go off and you don't need to spend millions to have a really good kind of jump film, or at least a film that gives you a few jumps here and there. Literally, I think they stuck with as basic as possible, and I thought that was brilliant. That was really well done. So I do enjoy the film. I do suggest others to go see it. I am going to give it, because I did enjoy it. Obviously others out there might disagree with me, but I enjoyed it, so I will give it a Geek Legion of Doom 7 out of 10. If you do see the film, or if you have seen it, or you have any comments about it, please just message down below and I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. So Geek Legion of Doom, geek out.